In Star Trek's The Apple, we come to yet another theme that repeats through Star Trek. That God is a computer. We've seen that certainly with the Return of the Archons and stuff like that. Well, here it's Vol, which is some sort of computer that's just dominating this tribe of people who are completely ignorant of even themselves and even how people reproduce everything. And they're provided with whatever they need from Vol, which is some sort of computer located within some sort of, I don't know, dragon-like structure carved out of a mountain, this cave-looking thing. And they feed it, I guess, their crops or what have you, as fuel for it to maintain itself. But it's very powerful. They can control the weather of the planet, and it's even a threat to the Enterprise, as they discover. So Kirk and crew beam down, and they say, "Wow, what a beautiful place! It's all wonderful." And one of the things they mess up on is a lot of times I will say, like, hey, when they do a studio shot for an alien planet, that's pretty good, because who's to say what an alien planet looks like? So there's all this jungle foliage and whatnot for the set, and then the skies are red. Of course, when Vol starts causing thunderstorms, it's just stock footage of clouds, and it's mostly blue, and they should have put that through a red filter of some sort, but well, didn't do it. So this isn't a particularly good episode. It does follow with the themes of God and the computer and all that sort of thing. It's to some degree, and even Spock speaks to this, that it might be a violation of the Prime Directive, because in order to save himself, which you're supposed to, at the risk of your life, not violate the Prime Directive, but in order to save the ship, Kirk realized they got to destroy Vol. And of course they do. But the whole culture and workings of these aliens, or this tribe of people, is their worship of this of Vol. There's nothing in there to tell you how this happened. Obviously, for whatever reason, this society did this, or did some aliens do it? What kind of experiment were they interfering with here? It just doesn't go into it, and it probably should have. That this was not the obvious natural course of the species, but it's not for Kirk to decide, for whatever reason, that their ancestors constructed this society and this is what they decided was best. It's not for him to decide that, and so under the Prime Directive, Kirk was not going to be allowed to save the Enterprise like this, but he does. So, and of course, the title, The Apple, is that basically it's sort of this subversive idea that, well, Satan was right. You know, we would have been dumb animals in the Garden of Eden if we hadn't eaten the fruit. so, and then at the end, Spock says, "I'm not sure we should have done this." And then Dr. McCoy, "I believe Spock is calling me Satan." And McCoy says, "Oh, yeah, Jim, I think he is." And now, does any member of our crew even remotely resemble Satan? And of course, they're making fun of Spock because of his ears and everything, being pretty racist. So that's how they ended on the silly joke. You know, it's kind of making fun of their own theme and plot for the episode there. Yeah, I mean, an idea of the computer being God is one that Twilight Zone would do and stuff, and other episodes of Star Trek do it better. This just was not one of the better ones. And of course, the idea that somehow these people didn't understand sex, I'm not buying that one. I mean, unless something was done to them to where they didn't. But as soon as they see Chekhov making out with this girl here, two of the others say, "Well, let's try it." And some of those things, there's a creepiness to it, to where the leader says, "You've violated Vol's rules," or whatever, and then Vol has decided we must put down the visitors, and so he demonstrates how to hit someone over the head, and he puts this fruit up there and smashes it. It's a simple thing. So you know, there's some elements in there, and then of course, probably more important to some extent, especially as it plays into the follow-up episode, is one of Kirk's great fears is that he would lose the ship, that he would fail as a commander, and everyone would suffer as a result. And in some scenes, he's almost kind of panicking about it, and he's barking orders at Scotty and expecting Scotty to fix it, and Scotty's saying, "I don't think I can," and all of that. And that plays into the next episode quite well in a way, sort of in reverse, but we'll get into it when I get there. But this one, this is one of the weaker ones of the original series. So there you go. Star Trek, The Apple. Now, actually, some theorize that the forbidden fruit in the Garden of Eden was not an apple, but rather a pomegranate. Yeah. But the pomegranate just doesn't have a good ring to it. So apple works better, I guess, for a title of a show. Yeah. Anyway, there you go. Thanks for watching and listening. Say, why not like and subscribe? And check out that link description below. That'll take you to my many stores that have plenty of goodies for you, most notably my comic book Night over at IndiePlanet.com. And you can also catch my podcast, Mr Nailsin Show, on RadioMisfits.com. And, of course, you can also watch these videos on BitChute.